What's up? It's your girl Adeola. First of all, my sincere apologies for the last episode where I said that Agagu was the former governor of Ogun State instead of Ondo State. I'm really sorry about that. I actually wrote down Ondo State, but for some reason my eyes were playing tricks on me. So thanks to everybody that sent me a message. I must have gotten like 200 messages. My people, emails, Facebook messages, Twitter messages. Some people even found my phone number to send me text messages. Adeola, you messed up big time. Yep, got it. Thank you very much to everybody that sent the message. You know, it's actually a practice for me for when I become the first lady, because I know I'll be hearing a lot from you guys. You get what I'm saying? So we finally found out why the plane crashed in Nigeria last week. Take a look.
All we do is to do everything to ensure that we do not have accidents. But it's an act of God.
So typical Niger. We like to blame everything on God in Nigeria. That's exactly what we do each time there's tragedy back home. Tragedies that could be averted, you get what I'm saying? If only we do our job, if only we fix our roads, a lot of accidents that we call acts of God would not be happening. If only we do what we should do with the aviation industry, people will not be dying. In any case, I heard that the plane was recently fixed and it was not supposed to carry people, that it was supposed to test run, you get what I'm saying? But they decided to test run with people's lives, gambling once again. Now, Madam Stella, no disrespect, but for you, if you not fit do the job, step aside now. Let somebody else that can do the job, let them do the job now. We've lost about 200 lives between last year and this year. No, for real. We are talking about human lives. Human lives, madam. This is not about makeup or lessons on how to paddle a canoe. No, we know you sabi how to paddle a canoe. But for this job, if you know sabi, step aside now. You see me. As I did, I know the shakara at all. If I don't fit do something, I just step aside. There's nothing wrong in saying I need help. But you know what? I'd rather talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for the past 1 week, my people. Yes, Nigerian president had a media chat. Stop it. What is wrong with you? Why are you always looking for trouble? Just because he doesn't do this as often as he should be doing doesn't mean you have to make it a big deal. You know, I'm always warning you, mind yourself. As I was saying, Nigerian president had a media chat. I was so excited. I was pumped. I got my popcorn and my Fanta. Yes, so because I just knew it was gonna be a good one. But then it hit me, you know, just like the bomb.
At the moment, we have the big strike right now, ASU, and you seem not to be saying anything.
Crisis in developing countries will continue, whether at the primary school level, secondary school level, tertiary level. Those are things that you'll expect in all developing countries. I'm not saying we don't have issues of corruption, but that is not our number one problem. Corruption is as old as human race. I like the word they use, corruption perception index. Perception is different from real. Most of the stories you hear are based on perception.
Please don't let him say that. I thought the president was gonna tell us to take a stand against corruption, no matter how small it is. I didn't know that this was going to be a lecture about perception and reality. Seriously? Wait a minute. What about the $1 billion Malibu scandal of 2011, in which this present administration transferred $1 billion of our money to that convicted money launderer? Remember? Dan Etete. What about the 300 billion naira that was fraudulently collected as subsidy by petroleum marketers in 2011, and the fact that many of our petroleum ministry officials have been accused of corruption? What about that? Oh, no. That is perception, and it is different from reality, according to Mr. President. Thank you for enlightening my mind. Actually, Mr. President had something to say about corrupt petroleum ministry officials.
Are you satisfied with what's going on in the Ministry of Petroleum?
If you talk about Ministry of Petroleum, I just sometimes, just like I said, that when we appoint service chiefs, I just sympathize with them.
Really, Mr. President? Seriously? You do not want to say that. Because, you know, as a woman, you know, talking to you now as a woman, Madam Patience may get jealous. She may think that this is because the petroleum minister is more, you know, yes, as in, especially like right here, you get what I'm saying? Yes. I mean, you can say that behind closed doors, but not on national TV, Mr. President. What, are you trying to cause trouble? And speaking of perception and reality, I think Mr. President's perception of the importance of ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange is a bit different from what other people see as reality.
Obama even mentioned the president of the US, for them to give you the privilege to do that, that shows that the Nigerian business environment is very viable. That is an indication.
He said that I mean, it's a big deal, you know, to ring the bell at the New York Stock Exchange because Nelson Mandela did it before. And the mayor of New York also did it before, yeah. So it is a big deal. But so also did Mali, as in, you know, the dog in Mali and me. He's a really good dog, you know. But yes, he rang the bell before. And Aflac the dog, remember Aflac, the one in the Aflac commercial, the insurance company, as well as the hard rock band known as Keys, they also rang the bell in the past. I mean, Mr. President, I'm sorry, I don't know what they told you. I'm just trying to say that ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange is an everyday practice, so anybody could do it. And it has nothing to do with your economy, no, I swear. Now, the good thing though is that Mr. President addressed security in Nigeria.
If you look at the excesses of Boko Haram, yes, Boko Haram has been there before I even came here as a vice president. If you will agree with me, within this period, you've never heard of bombings in Abuja.
If you live outside Abuja, I'm very sorry for you, especially if you live in Yobe or Borno. Oh my God, oh my God. Finally, Mr. President talked about the leader of Boko Haram, Abubakar Shekau, whom the security forces claimed that they killed, remember?
I don't know whether he's dead or alive. I don't know whether he's dead or alive. You journalists will even know more than us because you know how to. You know, some of you always talk to them.
Hold on, Mr. President. What you mean journalists know more about Boko Haram? If not for that, my brother, how you talk to man like that? Man do fi ham job, man report, nah mean man work with terrorists. Cha. No. I'm a little upset about that. So now let's see what Nigerians are saying about the media chat. The first one is Jose Baba. He says, my president is black. In case of GED though, my president is blank. What? He's not blank? This doesn't make sense. Oh no, wait a minute. Maybe that is my perception. It may be different from reality. Next. The next one is from Sheon on Next. He says, to Kayode Ogundamisi, thank you for ruining my evening. I thought you were a good friend and I followed your advice to watch GEJ. That is our president, by the way. Now I can't sleep because of nightmare. What do you mean nightmare? That was not horrific. You've been watching too much horror movie. I don't see anything creepy in this media chat. Do you see anything creepy? Oh my God. Oh my God, it is creepy. That is my perception. It could be different from reality. The next tweet is by Chickstar, and this person says, since no hard questions, can someone ask Mr. President about Tontolet's tattoo? Are you serious? You want Mr. President to talk about Miss Tonto's tattoo? Hey. No comment. Mr. President, forget about what people are saying. I think that you actually did well because these people, they don't know how hard it is to be a president. It's not easy, especially when you've created a lot of committees that oversee committees that rule over subcommittees of other committees. So it's not easy. But in case of next time, Mr. President, considering the fact that the day of this media chat, Boko Haram killed more than 50 students in Yobe while they were sleeping. Young people who had dreams and hopes, 50 sons and daughters of somebody. You know, just like you have children, Mr. President. Next time, take a minute and talk to the parents. You know, let them know that you care about what they are going through right now. Give some words of comfort. Tell all parents that are watching exactly what you're doing. Not just that you're working hard, but what you're doing for this not to repeat itself. Like a father to other fathers, a father to other mothers that lost their children that day. Give some words of comfort. But you know, what do I know? I'm just keeping it real. Now, this next story is a lesson for all the guys that are never satisfied with the woman that they have. Yes, each time they see another person's girlfriend passing by, another person's wife, their eyes get big. It starts to do wow. What's up? One man in Zimbabwe named Sibanda, that's my favorite country, by the way, Zimbabwe. He caught his girlfriend cheating with his co-worker. You get what I'm saying? The story happened at Serious Mine Claremont in Fort Rickson in Matabeleland South. So after he dragged the woman back to his own place. By the way, he threatened to stab her if she doesn't follow him. That was why she followed him back to his own place. So after he dragged the woman back, he went and got himself some explosives. Yep, the guy doesn't do karate or cat fight or any of that. He does explosives, my people. Dynamite. He went and got himself some explosives and went back to the other guy's house. He blew up the other man's house because he cheated with his girlfriend. I'm like, what? I mean, I know that men can be jealous, but that's jealous? Now that's what I'm talking about. He needs some serious anger management. For real, that's how you solve issues? You just blow up the person's house? That man barely made it out alive. Alive, my people. He lost properties worth $105,000. That is what you get for cheating with somebody else's girlfriend. But you know, I kept wondering why the man would drag a cheating girlfriend back to his place. I mean, if you're not yet married and she's cheating on you, that's a no-go area. For real. Plus, what kind of woman would love you if you're carrying explosives around? But some women too, Sha. You have your own man. Why are you doing, with another man? In another fear. So having said all that, my people, please be satisfied with whoever you have in your life. But what do I know? I'm just keeping it real. Now, if you think that you have problems, just take a look at the story of this woman.
For 70-year-old Elizabeth Mwende, home is nothing more than a place where she stores her belongings and lies down to sleep. Given that for the last 3 years, Elizabeth's home has been an abandoned public toilet in the heart of the city. She lives here with her 10-year-old grandson. By day, she is a beggar seeking her fortune on the streets of Nairobi as her grandson Jeremy goes off to school. In the evening, they return home to eat whatever they can find and then pull out beddings and lay them on the cold toilet floor. Here they lie, staring at a toilet bowl that, though no longer in use, is far from clean.
Can you imagine, at the age of 70, my people, stuffs are happening. Now, what you don't know is that she was once married to a district commissioner, and they had huge land. But after her husband died, there was a dispute over who owns the land. Now, 2 other people showed up claiming to be the rightful owner of the land, and so she was ejected from her house, and they took the land from her. And that's why she's been living in that toilet for the past 3 years. A lot of well-wishers in Kenya have been responding to the story since it aired, and the saddest thing is that Elizabeth doesn't know how to read or write. So even though she has certificates of ownership, people are saying that it's possible that she had signed a document that transferred the ownership of the land without her knowing what she signed. But whatever the situation is, I think it's cruel to kick out a 70-year-old woman, for God's sake, with her grandson. Just keeping it real. Now, I'd like to give a shout out to a Nigerian photographer, August Udo, who documented the flood of last year so that we would never forget and hopefully that we would learn from the past. Take a look. Very devastating, but great pictures. Kudos to him. He did an excellent job. Now, we lost $17 billion in that flood, but did we learn? No. I heard that 2 states were recently flooded, Kaduna and Zamfara State. It's not as bad as last year, but we still have a long way to go. Now, if you want to see more of his awesome pictures of other things, check out his website, augustudo.com. And guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I'd like to read some of your emails. And the first one is something that I'm really concerned about. From Emmanuel Okori, is writing from Nigeria. We've exchanged some emails. Basically, he's trying to reconnect with his brother that lives here in the US. His brother's name is Samuel Okori, and he has never been back to Nigeria since he came to the US in 1982. I tried the phone number, it's still working, it's going to his voicemail, so I'm sure that the phone is active. So if you are Mr. Samuel Okori and by chance you're watching Keeping It Real, please call home. They just want to know that you're alive and that you're okay. I know they may not understand some tough times that you've been through. All they want is just to hear from you and know that you're alive and that you're well. This is what he said. He says, we are not asking him to come back to Nigeria, but to really know whether he's alive. The last time we spoke to him was 5 years ago. Or if you happen to know him, he lives in Chicago. His name is Samuel Okori. Please let him know that his family members want to reconnect with him. They just want to hear from him. Okay. Our next email is from Ejike Unwobi from Turkey. He actually sent me a video of Nigerians protesting in front of the Nigerian embassy in Turkey on Independence Day. Take a look.
Yes, we want. Nigeria embassy. Yes, we want.
Through the years, there has been systematic negligence of duties and nonchalant attitude.
Yes.
kudos to you, my brothers. Apparently, the embassy there has not been treating Nigerian citizens very well. Our next email is from Abubakar Sadiq Usman, and he said, please, Adeola, is it possible that you do a piece on the state of polytechnics in Nigeria? I will appreciate it. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, why not? For real. If you have some pictures from your school in the polytechnic back home, send it to me. I can use it for the story. If it's good, if it's bad, whatever it is, let me know. I'll talk about everything you want me to talk about. So please, yeah. Our next email is from Julie Brown, and she says that I'm working on dealing seriously with Nigerian government and also with haters of black race through an online radio. Kudos to you, my sister. I never thought of the impact it would have on some people and that their reactions might be negative to a great percentage. And being a very sensitive person, I'm not sure I'll be able to handle that discrimination, and I'm thereby considering opting out and passing across my message through writing like I've always done. For real, my sister, if you have the gift to talk on radio, why not? Don't let some people keep you down. Let me tell you, if you do the radio program, people will talk. If you don't do the radio program, people will talk. If that's your calling, please break out. Do what you have to do to pass the message across. You know what? I saw a video that really inspired me, okay? It's a Nigerian lady that confronted a Nigerian politician. Take a look.
This year alone, you are allocated 150 billion naira. Yes. What we do know is that your allowances include wardrobe allowance. So what you are wearing, we pay for it.
Yes.
It includes entertainment allowance. So when you go out and entertain guests, we pay for it.
Yes.
Personal assistant, domestic staff, motor vehicle maintenance, we pay for all of it. Above all, you have hardship allowance. Biko, explain to me, what hardship in that building?
Yep, go sister. Ooh, I love me, that sister, for real. I wish more Nigerians would do what she's doing. If you see a politician going by, stop them with your camera, ask them questions. I hope you don't get beat up though. Don't do it when you will get beat up. That is my only advice, okay? But for real, we need to hold them accountable because they are supposed to serve the people. Anyway, that's all the time that I have for emails today. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. Alright, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out. I'm so excited.
Welcome to Forsville Luxury Hotel. At Forsville Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forsville Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forsvillehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forsville Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.